Sometimes I get lost in my worries, but I know I don't need them. With love, I'm gon' free them. Cause I know the one stroke, I could paint a better picture.
Great. So right now you're currently tuned into Processen Bay at lave, it remix. So the process behind making a remix. And I'm very happy to have been invited to come here and to Nabo, where I'm with you, Harris Gold, and Papa Curvin. And thank you for having me here on a short notice.
I know.
I think it's much better if you just elaborate from here and trying to just do the outer markers, and then we're going to dive a bit into the process behind what we've been listening to, and we're going to listen to in a minute.
I'll do the outer markers, and then I'll let Papa do his outer markers. I love the way that when we heard it, this is the first time we heard this track after 3 months since I came back from Jamaica, and you said something like it made you feel like scribbles inside. I like the way you said scribbles.
Yeah, man.
You know, like in Danish we say, the doodles, and like kruseduller. And that was kind of a good feeling. But I met Papa 3 months ago in Jamaica, and we were sitting by the bonfire, and we were like, what should we do? He brought up the drums, and then I just started singing the song. We were at a space in an area where Papa, you own the grounds, and I was told that there were like mermaids that lived in one corner, resting place, and I definitely felt like a mermaid energy, and I think that's what you can hear in the track, because I don't really sing falsetto at all. But if you imagine Ariel, like, oh, it was almost like that kind of feeling when the fire was burning, and then we call it like mermaid reggae, and that's what we did. That's the outline.
Yeah. She turned up at my yard, you know, and the vibes was nice. And at my yard, we always put up some wood for burn fire. So we did this burn fire, and she started to sing. Then some drums came in, and we have the drums, and we start. And she says, well, I think we're gonna record this song. Then all of a sudden, you know, the idea of going to the studio tomorrow and all the musician, everything just come in, just log in, you know, like it was totally planned some years ago. So about the mermaid in the area, you know, maybe they are the one who planned all of this coming together, you know, because the energy was so fantastic, and it's still fantastic.
Yeah.
Me being here now, you know, and I didn't even know that she's gonna do some work here, and she just call me up and say, "I hear you are in town." I say, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm here." So it's a magical thing,
Yeah.
really magical thing, really.
So help us out a bit. It's a remix of the song Smile.
Yes.
Who did the original?
It was produced by Jeddick.
Yeah.
Who is my kind of auntie's cousin. So it's all family. And I don't know why this song came out of my mouth when I heard them play. We also have Brian, who, you know, we forgot about Brian, who was playing the guitar. And he just played so beautifully, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just, you know, Brian and Curvin had never met each other.
No.
And so, you know, guitar, drum, you never know if it's going to work, but it just did. And maybe the soup as well. The soup was something.
Yeah, the soup. Yeah, the veg. We have a gardener, and he's also the fireman. He builds up the fire, and he cook a soup, always a vegetable soup when we make fire. And that night, that vegetable soup, everybody was saying, hey man, what is in the soup? Yeah. Yeah. And talking about Brian, I heard about Brian, but I've never met him. And we just met in the studio. Hey, Curvin, like somebody I know for 100 years. You know, it was all planned by the universe.
Synergy.
Really.
And Brian also has a band with the Keith Richards.
Yeah.
I forgot what the band's called. But he's a legend in his own right,
Yeah,
you know. So and so are you. So I was just so lucky. And the drummers, the other drummers who came,
We were
legends,
lucky.
we were lucky.
Yeah, it's a lucky remix.
Yeah.
I like how you keep circling back to the connectivity and the sort of determination that if energies, we're all on this trajectory, but if we're meant to meet each other,
Yes,
we will eventually meet each other.
yes,
Yeah.
that's the way it is.
That is the way of the law.
And you've been around doing this for quite some time.
Yeah.
For my viewers out there who might not be familiar with Papa Curvin, can you maybe elaborate what you've been doing in your music career up until now? I know that's a lot to unpack,
It's
but
a lot.
where
It's a
would
lot.
what have the highlights been,
tell
so
you
to
a little
speak?
bit
Yeah, of course.
about it.
I would love to hear that.
1965, I left Jamaica with a band called Bamboos of Jamaica. I don't know if you know what the Bamboos is. You know what the bamboo is?
Yeah.
Like what the bamboo. But there's another meaning towards the bamboo too. But anyway, we came up to Germany, and a long story passed after that. And some way in my life, I played with Boney M, playing a whole lot of drums for Frank Farian, and did all the tours with Boney M, play even here in Copenhagen in the big halls and so on. And then after that, I go back to my roots and start to do my reggae things, playing all around in Hamburg, in Christiania, long time ago. And now I'm back in Jamaica, relaxing, because I did 3 years ago, I decided I'm going to stop the big tours and stop the festivals. So, and Reggae Jam, I did my last concert and say goodbye to my audience. But there's a lot more behind of that. So
course.
we can make a big, long story.
I heard a lot of it in the car.
Yeah,
But only
yeah, man.
We'll do the 6-parter with a decade from every 10 years since you started from 65 up until now.
Until now, yes. It's a long time. And I've never done anything beside music.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm 82 now.
God bless you.
Yes, thanks. And I've never done another work. I was in and out of many studios in many different types of music, on stage with many different types of music. I don't know how did I do that. Just
How have you managed to retain your energy, but also your curiousness? I can tell that you still want to do sessions. You still want to work with young talent. You might have said, okay, well, that's it for the stage performance. That's a whole different level, and it's also tiring on your body. But what have you done to retain your general being in life?
It's just the energy. This planet Earth has a certain amount of energy. And Bob say, if you listen carefully, you will hear the energy and you will feel the energy, and working with young talents is something great. You get great energies there too, You're giving and receiving. And if you're not ready to give, then you won't be receiving. So I just give thanks for this life and thanks for everything that happened in the life now and future.
That's good.
I mean that.
That's great. You need to be grateful. That's true.
Yes, man.
Iris, what have you learned, and what do you learn by working so close to a legend of the genre, like legend of music, and how do you use it when you create yourself?
I mean, working with Papa on this trip, I learned so much. I'm a half Jamaican, so the whole trip was magical. Really, like a lot of tears, a lot of laughter, everything, because it's the first time I went to Jamaica. There were so many things about it, like meeting people, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Denmark? That's where Natasha is from," and hearing her song in Jamaica, and she was one of the first people who learned, corrected my rhymes, my rap. So it was so beautiful, but really moving. And it was like electricity through my body, and I would say I learned just to let go. I think a lot of, in Denmark, it's really weird. Like, it's convenient when you have kids. It's like, wait, we go to the studio, then we clock off, go pick up our kids. It's so weird because music is flowing, right? And with Papa and Brian, I was like, I thought, oh shit, this has to be good. It was like, oh my gosh. And then I opened my mouth and that came out like, but wow. I just let them carry me. I carried them. It really was synergy and magical. I would say this is the positive stuff. Let me just say what also happened that day. We got to the studio. The computer wouldn't start.
Yeah.
It wouldn't start.
Yeah.
We only had a little window of 2 hours. They said because the engineer had to go. So we were like, okay. The computer was calm. He's very calm. I think in Denmark we would be freaking out like, and then we would have fucked up the energy, right? So this taught me how to be like, come on, just breathe, just be in the thing. And I really wanted to. There were many things I wanted to do and it didn't happen because the universe didn't want it. And then this happened instead. I think if we had more time, maybe we would overthink and all this kind of stuff. Well, we only had half an hour. It was so fast.
He went and get another computer and he had to connect it up and they had to go and he's looking at his clock and said, boy, that I don't have so much time and and then it's something go peep, it start to work. Yeah, this one it's coming up.
Yeah. It's like that. So and then some other people came in, like other drummers, other musicians came in, and I think it's where we live, it's like we have a plan and we kind of stick to it. But he was like, come on the track, and he was like feeling just sitting in the room. Oh.
Is that mine or yours?
2 seconds.
Stop calling me, man. Me now want interview, here.
Anyway.
Oh, that's my son. Oh. Valley.
Take it.
Call you back later. All right?
Yo.
God bless.
What I was saying. What was I saying?
You say something else.
No, I think that we make a lot of plans in this part of the world, and there it was just vibes. And he sat in the room. He could have been like, I don't want to do this. Like this is, but he was vibing. He was closed his eyes the whole time. Can I be on the track? I was like, yeah.
So, we got time.
And out of all of that is something good happen. That song come, and it's gonna go somewhere very good.
If you hear some of Papa's new stuff that is coming, it's so inspirational. Like the stuff you played me in the car, I was like, wow, the world really needs this. So watch out.
I'm doing some remix also from some of my stuff. But this is the song. This is the one.
This is the
one.
Thank you.
This is it, man. So we say.
I think the world needs more smiles, and we live in a crazy time right now. And while we were in Jamaica as well, Papa's lovely wife, we walked around Jamaica in like very hot weather and collected smiles. Mm-hmm. So we got like different people smiling in the video, so you can see that as well. Mm-hmm. Most of the smiles, Jamaica, Zimbabwe, London, some places in America, we have smiles from all over. But yeah, it was an amazing and magical trip in so many ways that I still have in my body. And when I hear Papa's voice or Joanne's voice, it takes me back, and I'm like, oh. Okay.
It's beautiful. It's definitely, I can tell that it's been a very impactful experience for you, and I can definitely tell being I'm half Irish myself, so coming back to my other home country, my father's country, after a long time, it's just there's connectivity. You can't help it. Like there's just something that feels like something's clicking inside of you, and if it's farther away and where the culture is even more different, I can only imagine it being, and also it being in such spiritually rich country as Jamaica is. It's got to be something completely altering and like spiritually altering experience almost, I can imagine.
Definitely.
I tell you about that space where I live, and the place. This is a little bit of advertisement. You can cut that part.
You can plug. Please do
It's
plug.
called-
Papa.
They also
Please
just
do plug.
shot some of the Natasha new movie that's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
now. They also shot that there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They shot some of their Natasha movie at the yard at the same space, and there is a very beautiful energy, because how I got that place, it was put up for sale, and nobody called the agent which was selling the land for 12 years. And I was the first guy to call the agent after 12 years. And he didn't remember that this land exists.
The listing wasn't even up. No, just
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
Everything, it was made for me to be there, and the whole energy. And it was made for her to be there. And it's that energy. It flows in that song.
It's really beautiful. You should definitely go.
It's
I will.
called
I will advertise it.
Real, yeah, Hanfat.
Yeah, real
Please do.
Jamaica, real
We'll put-
Jamaica. Go there.
We'll put a link in the show notes. No worries.
Yeah, do that.
Of course. No,
I mean,
sure,
it's.
sure.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on now.
man,
Like
come
the
on.
where I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Where I was sleeping. Oh yeah. It's the top. It was a house, and I was sitting.
Yeah.
It was so it's kind of like a loft, and you could hear the water crashing on the stones. You could hear the rain and see the rain trickle down. See the stars so clearly. Like it was just so beautiful, and all the shooting stars. You can see all of it.
Yeah.
It was magical.
And those fireflies. It's an era where fireflies fly around in the night. It's magical.
Gotta go. Take your
Well,
wife.
I've got Jamaica High on the list for many reasons, but the culture and the being part of the hip hop culture, and also knowing where hip hop derives from in a large way, and all the sound system culture and stuff like that
Yeah.
is very impactful. It's there's like there's like a main culture stemming from Jamaica that has since evolved to become loads of different things. Actually, my cousin, shout out Conrad, works in a record store in Brixton called Lions Music, something like that. He's actually
Oh,
working
okay,
there,
that's a
and
big
they've got mainly roots and reggae roots and stuff like that. Yeah. And he's a very avid listener. He's put me onto a lot of stuff. So shout out Conrad. You're listening to this right now.
I'll show you also. I'll show you like a little video from the fire
Yeah.
on my phone so you can see.
Oh,
It's not
yeah,
a small. It's not like a small little Danish fire. It's like it's like
proper fire.
it's like Sankt Hans Aften kind of fire.
Yeah, man.
It's a
Yes.
big fire, and then you have the little children here playing,
Oh.
just like watching it. It was
remember all of
yeah,
that.
yeah. It was beautiful.
You take everything in once you're there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, and then I can show you also the video where the people. You're also building another place.
Yeah.
What was it for? What is it?
That was a place for people to eat outside. It's like an outside area.
And sing and da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's a place you can cook up there, and it's a area you can sit and
Yeah.
and full joy. And if we're playing and it's raining, then we are covered.
Mm.
Generally, if we're playing and it's raining, we have to run, go to the big house or go somewhere else.
Mm.
And now I build a place where you can go underneath it and still play and still enjoy the rain falling around.
Love that.
Yeah.
One question, Papa. When you come here to Europe again, like obviously you've spent a lot of your professional and personal life here in Europe and Western Europe as well. How how does it obviously is quite different from what you're used to in Jamaica and so
Yes.
on, but how does it how does it affect the way you're being, like your energy obviously and so on, but and how do you cope with it? Can you how do you benefit from it, and what do you miss when you're here? That's probably my question.
Well, as long as you're around musicians and singers, people like she and other people I know, the vibes is high. Now, if I sit in a hotel room or sit in an apartment like this, the vibes is low. And if you look outside and you see the weather and no sun is shining, And you remember what Bob said, sun is shining and the weather is feeling good. And then the sun is shining. Then I take my drum, man. Hold this for me.
Okay, go
And
on.
sun is shining. You know, I just make myself comfortable wherever I am.
It's great.
And it's up to you to make yourself.
Mm.
Doesn't matter where. If you put me in a jail, I'll be making myself comfortable. As long as you leave me with my drum. So I can cope with it.
Mm.
You know, it can take you in a deep, but when you go in the deep, go fast. Because when you hit, you're going to turn back off.
Because of ricochet.
Yeah. So it's cool. It's cool. I'm a world person, you know.
I can tell.
Yeah, I'm a world person. I travel all over, and I realize good people is everywhere.
That's all you need. Good people.
Yeah, good people is everywhere.
Yeah. Wow. So what's the? Do you see yourself working together in the future again?
Yeah.
Everything is possible.
Everything's but he played me some tracks, like one track, reggae track with some horns, a soulful reggae tune. So I just need to do it. I just need to do it. But you know, no stress. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen, you know. But I'm just happy that this happened now. And then we see what happens in the future. I'm happy you're here, you know, that this was possible. I just really, I just want to create some sunshine with you and us and bring out into the world, and hopefully we can make some magic happen for everybody, you know, because I think that smiles are infectious. Is that what you call it?
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
true.
it's like medicine
Mm-hmm.
for the brain and whatnot. So I think, and whatnot.
And whatnot.
And whatnot, you know. I'm British, innit? So it's a healing thing. So that's what we're trying to do with the tune.
That's great. I love that. I really think that more people could benefit from seeing and feeling this, and also about, you know, you have a responsibility for your own happiness. And
That was good. That was good. You
and
took that.
that's very, very I think a lot of people maybe tend to take out some of themselves, and then they're scrambling around to make other people give that to themselves. It could be self-love or happiness or joy or whatever you want to call it. And if you can practice doing, you can be happy anywhere. So I appreciate
In
that.
the shower.
That's where we make the best song.
Yeah. That's true.
I just want to smile for a little while. That's what I'm trying to say. You know when you sing in the shower, it's when you're really like free. That is the feeling I want you to take with me, and I want to give it to you.
And I'm taking it right out of the air right there. I'm taking it right out of the air right there. So, do you have any shout outs or anything you want to make here before I let you
When is
proceed
this coming
on?
out?
It's coming out when we decide it comes out.
You know, would like you to go in and check out the original tune. The remix, you know, this is going to be like a little teaser, I guess, for the remix, because that will be dropping a bit later.
Obviously.
So, yeah, you know, you can just sit there and wait like it's Christmas Eve.
Well, Papa Curvin, Irish Gold, thank you very much for
You're welcome.
having us here. You've listened to Processen Bay, making a remix and going to Jamaica and finding yourself and everything in between.
Exactly.
I'm Clay Murphy. Thank you very much. Tune in soon again.
Keep on smiling.
Diego, yes.